something happened to it that I'm not happy about. I should have known better. We went down to my parents'. Alright guys, in the last video you saw, I was doing the ceiling and you may be able to tell it's not just a natural color. Something happened to it that I'm not happy about. Check it out. So we got our stain. We have a special walnut and I believe this is natural, so this will be kind of a clear. And what we're gonna do is put it in a spray bottle and spray it so it gets in the cracks, and then we'll use a little rag. This is a t-shirt sleeve, and then we'll put some gloves on. So let's go ahead and mix up the color like we want. So let's go ahead and put these gloves on. I don't want stained hands because I got a baby. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the stain in here and then pour it into the bottle and mix it. I don't have a funnel with me right now, so we'll do it that way. We're going to start with the clear, and we're just gonna pour some in there, kind of get an idea of how much that is. All right, we're gonna need a lot more than that. All right, so 15 ounces, which is good. It's about half of this. And then we're gonna take the darker walnut and we're gonna pour just a little bit. It does not take much to kind of get it where we want it. So that's already pretty dark, as you guys can tell, and it did not take much. So let's put the lid on, kind of get it mixed up, and we're gonna spray it on the board, see if we like it. Let's see how do I get it more like a mist? Oh, it's gonna not be great here. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Great, this is gonna be a crazy spray bottle. I thought it'd be more of a mist. I was wrong. All right, so we need more. We're gonna spray this in here. Try to get it all out of here. I'm gonna put all of this. All right, so that got us almost to 20. We should know. All right, start right here. Might have to spray a little bit, get it going. All right, still pretty light. If you don't get all this out, then you're just gonna be spraying the same color again. Seems like common sense, but some people would overlook the common sense part. All right, a little more. Probably gonna be close to a half and half. What I'm going to assume here. Let's flip this over. That's still pretty dang light. Let me get another board. Got a lot of cutoffs here, so So again, it might end up being a half and half situation here. I think that'll work because we can go back once it dries and do another coat if needed. Let's see how this goes. And remember, this is why I didn't put the insulation or sheetrock yet, because it's going to be a little bit messy, and we can go back and do another layer if needed. So I'm trying to spray it in the cracks as well. You don't want it to be too noticeable. Alright, now that it's like that, let's try to rub it in. I'll tell you right now, I'm definitely going to want a different color than that, so it's going to take a little bit. It might be safe to say that I get to spray it from down here. Oh yeah. That way it kind of fans out a little bit more. Might need to get this rag soaked in it too. That way it's easier to spread it all. I hope there's going to be enough stain to do all this. Alright, so I got the whole thing done with the first coat, and I could probably wholeheartedly tell you this was the dumbest way to do it ever. Yeah, I would not do what I did. Unfortunately, the spray ball I had, I thought there was going to be a misting setting, and I was going to be able to stab it close and just mist it and then do each spot, but it sprays at such a jet, I didn't know that. So, that is very unfortunate on my end, so learn from my mistakes. Make sure you get the right bottle. This would have worked great. I've done stuff like this in the past. So now, I gotta get more stain and go over it again, but now I know that I could go a little bit darker because all this really did, it just looks like a clear coat, and it's gonna dry, and it's gonna probably barely even be noticeable. So, I need to get some more stain and do this better. So, now that you know I messed up, I should have known better. Jason, you messed up, so you fix it. Deal. Alright, so I got the boards that I tested it on before. I got some more stain, and more stain, and more stain. And then I have the other stain over there, so we could use it for the bathroom if we put wood in there, and we'll get the same color, and then we'll mix some new colors. So, I got me a big old bucket, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with the natural color. Just clear. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a special walnut like we did last time, pour it in there. There we go. So at this point, this should be the exact same mixture that we did last time. So before we put this in there, let's see what it'll look like if we put it on this board here. Alright, still pretty light, but it did give it a little bit more of a brown tone. It is more of like a grayish, wet look. I don't know. I don't like it. So, let's go ahead and put in this other. We're going to start with just a little bit. Mix all that up in there. As you guys can tell in there, it is definitely a little bit more brown. Completely natural. So that's what it looks like, and this is what it looks like dried. So let's throw it on there. I still think it could be darker. There is no rocket science when it comes to stain. You can mix and match any color you want. Just kind of know what you got going, you know. Alright, that is a little bit better, a little bit darker. As you guys could tell, it's a little bit darker over here than that. We might go with that. I feel like that might be alright. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I pour the rest of that brown in there. I said screw it, last minute decision. Ain't no going back. Hopefully this looks good. So, as you guys can tell, I went ahead and cut the drywall where I need it, and we're gonna put it up. It may not make sense right now, but it will in the end. I promise. Oh no. Forgot to put that board up there. It's just a spacer, so we use the one that we mixed the stain with earlier. Alright, let's try this again. Let's... Let's mark up here to make sure we remember where our studs are at. And try again. Oh, never mind. Y'all are all screaming, don't forget to put the insulation. Alright, it's up there. Maybe we can put drywall on the wall. Maybe. Oh, I hate drywall. I think that'll be just fine. What the hell is that, oh, yeah. I hate drywall. Guys, and wasp, they're back. I've already killed probably 10 to 15 of them today. So somewhere up in the bathroom, they have a nest up in the insulation. So that sucks. So hopefully soon I'll just get them trapped up in there and they'll die. It just is what it is. Maybe up in the closet where they're at, but I do see them coming out of the bathroom. So I do think that's it. So I am very, very happy with this. It does start to make it a little bit brighter in here. I am so sick and tired of it not being, it's just brown, really. Everything in here is tan and brown. So to have the drywall in here is great. I hate doing it, but I'm doing it like this for a reason. I know it doesn't make sense to tape and float and all that. It will make sense in the long run, I promise. Alright guys, so it has been a couple of days since working on that. We went down to my parents and we had a blast. We were going to film and we decided, you know what? Let's just enjoy our time and cherish the moments. But there are a couple of pictures that I'll be throwing up of just here and there of little things. And Reagan did so well in the car. And then she did so well at the hotel. It was awesome. We drove 12.5 hours down there in one stretch. We drove super, super late and did it almost the whole time in the dark so she could sleep. And then we stopped at a hotel on the way back. We broke it up halfway, did 6 hours and 6 hours, but it was an awesome time being down there. We are back. It is a little chilly right now. I was going to do some more drywall work because I need to do the mud. It's just a little too chilly, but tomorrow will be good weather for the rest of the week. So we are going to finish the room and do everything we need to do in there. We are really closing in on this. We took a little bit of a break to just enjoy our life, and I think you guys are going to enjoy the videos to come. We're about to knock the rest of this house out super fast.